Well, we don't usually like to double up on our Player of the Week awards, but when you run for over 500 yards, score 8 touchdowns, and break a more than 70-year-old state record while propelling your team to the state semifinals, exceptions must be made.
CBS 19 Sports Player of the Week, sponsored by East Texas Professional Credit Union.
Kaegan Ash is having the best season in Texas rushing history. Over 4,000 yards and counting. Over 70 touchdowns and counting. He's led his team to the state semifinals. But
do you think people know that you're a really good linebacker too?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, he's a Division I linebacker, so that's pretty good. You know, we think he's really talented, and we think he can play anything at the next level.
But for now, he's taking his team to the next level of the playoffs after breaking the Texas all-time single-season rushing record. A record that stood for 72 years, and a feat that has stood on the mind of every sports talking head. But has Mr. Ash thought about it?
Nah. Going into the season, the only thing I was worried about was like averaging a lot of yards.
So if you hear that, you could probably guess how he'd feel about breaking the all-time Texas rushing record, of which he's just 90 yards away.
I mean, it's cool enough, but I'm just more blessed to be put in a position to run the ball since my freshman year, and that's thanks to my coaches.
Because there's just one thing occupying Mr. Ash's mind right now.
Like my close friends that I grew up since pre-K, that I play with this dude, I play with all these guys. That's gonna mean more to me than these records, which the records are cool, I guess, but I'm more excited for them experiencing this cool thing that's gonna happen.
And an even cooler thing would be Mount Enterprise going to a state championship, because they've never done that. And that is the only record Ash is really focusing on changing.
Our goal is to win the state championship. That's all the thing I'm worried about. I'm not too worried about the records or any of that. I'm sure once everything's set in more, but right now let's focus on winning the state. Not winning the state, but winning this next game.
Jimmy Searfox, CBS 19.